Hello, everyone. So I hope that all of you are having a great Wednesday. So I wanted to tune in today to talk to you about a topic that has come to me from multiple sources: the cost of not taking action. So when we look at reasons for not taking action in whatever it is, whether you have a health goal, you have a business goal, you have a career goal, whatever your goal is, and you say, oh, I have no time, I have no money. Hi, who's just joined us? And what is the cost when you don't take action is my question to you today. Because we look at the cost, the money, that people say, I have no money, I don't have the time, which, by the way, I'm just going to say it's BS. The time, the no money, because when we want something really bad enough, we will find the money and we will make the time. It's about priorities, okay? And so what I have found, and I'll give you my personal story, there were many years that I was stuck in my job and I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be in my business full time. And I invested in myself over the years. And by the way, it's a process. This is not going to happen overnight, whatever your goal is. So as we're wrapping up 2019 and we're thinking of the remainder of 2019, what we want to accomplish, what we set out at the beginning of the year, we have to look at, what is the cost of not taking that action? Because when you're not taking action, you're staying stuck. There is no growth. There is no movement. Okay? And I want to get back to my story that I went off track here myself. When I was stuck in my job, I was taking action every day. I was taking inspired action towards my goal that I wanted to leave my corporate job. And I did last July. And like I said earlier, it doesn't happen overnight. But what happens is we make excuses. And I'm guilty of it. I've done it. I don't have the money to spend, and when you say I don't have the money, say I choose not to at this time. It's not in my budget. However, what are you going to do to get you closer? Because when we do nothing, what happens? Nothing changes, right? And then at the end of the year, we look at our results and we say, oh, I didn't make the money. I didn't leave that job. I'm still in my same job every day that I don't like. I still haven't lost those pounds that I wanted to lose. And then we feel frustrated. We're unfulfilled. And then we begin the new year again with, okay, this is the year it's going to be. A lot of times we don't execute. And that's the number one thing that people do. They have all these plans and they write them down, but then they don't execute. They don't, as my friend Davey Williams and Chris Salem say, what is the process? Are they embracing the process? Are they following a process? And it is a process, all of you out there. It's a process. So don't beat yourself up. It takes time to make changes. But when you look at the cost of that, you're not spending money, it's costing you the intangible, I should say. Your feelings, your maybe guilt, maybe shame, maybe just unhappiness and frustrated. So there's cost for not taking action. So before you say to someone that wants to work with you, wants to support you with your goals, before you say, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, really write down, what is it really that's holding you back? Is there a fear of something that you don't want to take that action? So really, look at that fear. What is that fear that you are facing that you don't want to take that action? Are you, afraid of failure? Are you afraid of success? What is it that's holding you back, that's preventing you from taking that action that you need? Okay. And so what I have found and how I felt going back to my corporate job, I felt frustrated, stuck, just didn't engage. I had lost engagement on the job every day. I had stomach aches. It was starting to affect my health as well. So what I found is that when I did take inspired action, I felt better. Motivation follows action. When when you take action, you're more motivated. You feel like there's progress. And that's another thing. The cost, there's no progress, there's no movement. You just stay stuck in the same path. Okay? And like I said, it's never about the money or the time, because we'll always make up the time. We'll find a way. And we'll find the money. What can you look at your current situation? Where's your money going right now? That you cannot invest in a couple $100 or whatever it is that you're looking for. Where is your money going right now? And can you make changes? Can you look at those unnecessary costs? Are you spending $5 a day on just coffee? Add that up. Are you smoking and you're spending all that money on cigarettes? Are you eating out for lunch every day, buying breakfast out every day? Those are costs. So when you say, I don't have the time and I don't have the money to make a change that is for yourself, you're hurting yourself. And maybe when you don't put that money out there to invest in yourself, how do you feel? Do you feel unworthy? So that's why I want to really ask you today, what is your cost been for not taking action? And what is it specifically that you're looking to take action on? I get comments from people. They want to leave their corporate job. They lack consistency where they are. The habits they have, they're not moving forward. Their mindset, they're not feeling like that confidence that they want is not there. So what is it that's preventing? So look at that and, find a coach that you can work with. And I've done, videos on this before, that there's all types of coaches out there, and it's working with the right person. That is one of the steps. Also there's a lot of self-improvement out there. September actually is self-improvement month. What are you going to do to improve yourself so that the end of this year, you've got 4 more months left to take action. And don't end 2019 with regret. It would be a sin. Davy Williams today just put, sin is self-inflicted nonsense. I loved it. That was something I had never seen. And we put limits on ourselves. So it is a sin. It's a sin for you to not take action, to move you forward to whatever you want, to create that ideal life that we all crave, to create that career we love, to wake up every day excited and say to yourself, I am living my purpose and I'm making money doing it as well. So you owe it to yourself. Let's have a conversation. Send me a private message if you'd like to set up a 30-minute session with me. It's complimentary. There's no obligation, no strings attached. Let's see what we can identify. I also offer 1-hour strategy sessions for a cost, of course. Let me ask you, do you go out there and buy any goods and services that are free? You might get some free offers, but how do you value the free? Do you value the free? Okay, that's a whole nother topic, but getting free stuff, there is no value. Okay, now we all like free stuff. I'm included in that. But it's time for you to invest in yourself. And let's have a conversation. I'm opening up my calendar next week for people that'd love to get to know you in my group. We have a lot of new members. Let's have a conversation. How can I support you? Or perhaps I can refer you to someone. There might be other resources that I can direct you to. Maybe there's some collaboration. There's a lot of talent in this group. Tap into it. And for those of you, if you're not engaging in the group and you don't find that the group is valuable to you, it is okay to leave the group. I will not be offended. I am looking for engaged people in the group that are looking for support. And if I'm not the one that can support you, it's okay to leave the group. I will not be offended. For me, it's quality, not quantity. Okay, so I will leave you with that. So I hope that you took away some information here, some nuggets that you can apply, and I hope that the message resonated with you. How can you end 2019 strong? Goodbye, everybody.